And Lily is here. Lovely day, isn't it? But not looking quite so good as we head towards part of the weekend anyway.
Yes, it is going downhill a bit. So tomorrow should be quite nice and Saturday as well. But on Sunday, I would say that's a good day really to be indoors because it's going to be grey, it's going to be wet, and we've got some very strong winds on the way as well, which could actually cause some more tide disruption. Now, I mentioned the other day we have got very high tides at the moment, and some of you may have noticed that if you've been out for a walk early in the morning or in the evening. So Elizabeth, even worse because there's a bit of a perfect storm where we do have this very high tide, but we've also got some large swell and strong winds. We're expecting around a strong force 6, maybe gusting even a force 7, which is really going to lead to some of this water possibly coming over the seawalls in quite an aggressive way. That's on Sunday morning, so around 8 a.m. in Guernsey and around 9 a.m. in Jersey. So do take care if you are out along the coasts then.
Yeah, and as you've told us before, those tides are all because of the moon, aren't they? So is there anything else going on moon-wise?
Yes, you are correct. It's because we've got a spring tide, which is when the moon, sun and the earth are all in a line. But tonight there is a more exciting moon called a supermoon. Now this is a bigger and brighter moon because it's closer to the earth in its orbit. It's actually the third supermoon of the year. But supposedly tonight's one missions. Now if you're a keen stargazer, you may as well see the comet. It's visible till the end of the month. And as I said, lovely clear sky, so a good night to get out there. But let's get all the rest of your other details. Here's a full forecast. Well, it was a drier and brighter day today. The blue skies came out with some lovely gaps in between the clouds, and actually the fine and settled weather is staying with us for the most part tomorrow through to Saturday. We should have some sunshine, staying fairly dry, just some rain overnight into Saturday morning. But other than that, the wetter and windiest of the days is looking like Sunday, a very grey picture with some very strong winds forecast, a force 6, even a force 7. And on top of that, there is a tide warning in place at the moment because we've got very high tides and quite a large swell. That's looking like it's going to be most of a problem on Sunday when that is combined with those strong winds. So do take care if you are out and about on Sunday morning along the coastlines. Back to tonight then, we've got a dry night in store with mainly clear skies, just a touch of cloud coming and going, and the winds are fairly light, around a force 2 to force 3, just coming in from that northwesterly direction. Minimum temperatures tonight of 12 and 13 degrees. So as I said, quite settled to begin tomorrow. It will be a dry and bright start and the winds light to begin, but we'll be getting a bit more breezy into the afternoon and we'll start to see some cloud arriving as this front moves in from the west. So some patchy rain and drizzle actually possible by early evening, and that may well linger overnight into Saturday morning. Temperature wise, not too bad, highs of 15 to 16 degrees, so around average for the time of year. Let's get our times of high water then, around 7:30 and 8:30, and later on between 8 and 9 p.m. As I said, it is a very high tide, so there could well be some waves over the seawall. But in summary, here's our outlook. Some fine and bright weather to come tomorrow through to Saturday, but looking grey, wet and windy on Sunday. Hello there, very good morning to you. Well, we can expect some fine and dry weather to begin today with some light winds as well, but it will be breezier later on, and actually we'll start to see more cloud appearing into the afternoon as this weather front approaches, bringing us some patchy rain into the evening and overnight, and highs of 15 to 16 degrees.